Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. While we were in Split, we took a ferry to Trogir. It's a small coastal town along the Adriatic coast.
It started out over 2,300 years ago and has Romanesque, Renaissance, Gothic and Baroque architecture.
So if you're curious to see what this lovely little town has to offer, come along with us. We're Tanya and Martin. We travel the world going to all the places we've always dreamed of visiting.
We hope our adventures will inspire yours.
So there are two ways to get there to Trogir, either by bus or ferry. And we decided to take the ferry, which is 14 euros, and in our opinion, so much more beautiful and scenic.
Trogir was recognized by UNESCO in 1997 for its medieval architecture. It also doubled as 16th century Venice in the series Doctor Who, and also Quarth in Game of Thrones. The modern pedestrian bridge was built in 2024 and connects the mainland to the old town. It also serves as a meeting point for local events. We first went to a small park which was opposite the Cathedral of St. Lawrence. They started construction on the cathedral in 1213 and that continued through the 16th century. As a result, it contains both Romanesque and Gothic styles of architecture. We entered through the city land gate built in the 15th century. The old town has a lot of historical buildings and is very walkable, scenic and charming.
So one of the things that we really love about traveling is meeting people who love exploring the world like we do and learning about new things. And we were fortunate enough on this trip to be able to meet up with our friends Dave and Nikki, who also have a YouTube channel called The Adventures of Dave and Nikki. And we'll put their link down in the description so you can check out their channel as well. So once we crossed over the bridge and got into the old town, there was sort of a main street there and it was very busy with tourists, and we just decided to turn off on one of the side streets and just explore, which was definitely the way to go. We just, windy little pathways, and then we came upon this cute little restaurant where we had some coffee and a pastry. Right by the coffee shop is a wash to go. So if you're staying in the neighborhood, you can grab a coffee, come over here to this really cool laundromat and do your laundry.
After exploring for a little bit more, we had lunch at the Konoba Toma. We sat up on the terrace. The food there was very good, and we just relaxed there for an hour before continuing on. After lunch, we walked up towards Kamerlengo Castle. The castle is located on the southwestern corner of Trogir. Kamerlengo Castle was built in the 14th century while the city was ruled by Venice. Originally, it had walls and a moat. You can pay to go inside, but we didn't do that on this trip.
Then we walked along the waterfront, just enjoying the scenery and watching the sailing of the boats as we made our way back to the ferry.
We had to be back at the ferry by around 3:15 for our return trip to Split. Going by ferry was one of the most enjoyable parts of the trip.
Just gorgeous. So if we were to go back to Croatia, we're thinking that we would actually stay in Trogir instead of Split. It's just a little more quiet and
Seems more
quaint.
more relaxing.
Yeah, it's just very nice, especially when we were walking through the old town.
It's actually much closer to the airport. It's only about a 10-minute drive away, as opposed to Split, which is 30 minutes. Now the taxi from Split to the airport costs us 50 euros. So if you are actually staying in Trogir, then you could probably save some money on your ground transportation.
And then just take a day trip to Split.
So if you've been to this part of Croatia, let us know in the comments which city you would stay in, Split or Trogir.
So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video.